At small forward, at 6'6", number 11, Cody Martin. At the center position, at 7'0", number 44, Mohamed Bamba. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 0, Miles Bridges. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 24, Brandon Miller. The other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, LaMelo Ball.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Johnson. And it's DJ, and it's Vucevic, and it's White in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Bridges, and it's Martin in at the small forward. And nearing the midway point, and Doris, we're always seeing some shifts in the landscape of competition.
That, to me, Kevin, is what makes things both interesting and exciting. There's an intrigue to, are some of the young players in the league pushing the established stars? How deeply into the careers of the great players are we? And are we looking at the end of what has been an extraordinary run of talent? It's always incredible to watch.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now Ball. Miller outside. Bridges outside. No good with the triple. Into the lane.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Ball. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Bamba against Vucevic. Bridges for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
And that one's good, DJ.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Bridges outside. Bamba setting the pick for Bridges. To the inside. Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Bamba. Shoots over Vucevic. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
Now, here's Bridges. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. One of the standout performers recently, we have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now, here is Miller. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Miller with the ball. Light covering, and Miller throws it down hard!
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
Here's DJ. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ball with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Ball's got a couple of threes now in the first with Charlotte.
Well, LaMelo ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up, the highest scoring point guards this season. You look at DJ, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing. But when he needs to break down a defense all on his own, he's a powerful scorer.
And so here's Charlotte after the Bulls pick up 2. Charlotte moving it around. Ball from long range. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. TJ with it. He's against Bamba.
Mohamed Bamba. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. 8-point game. And DJ throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And here are the Hornets now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Ball. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's TJ.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. Knocks down the 3-ball.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
The shot's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Bridges outside. Outside, Martin. Pass to Bridges. He's He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
And DJ throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 9 points. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years.
Time out.
It's about time they get rewarded.
Russell, he's checked in for the Bulls. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Bridges. His last outing, he had 18 points. Charlotte no good that time either. Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Oh, tremendous pass from Cam Johnson there. Nice work.
Hornets trail by 13. Miller outside. Bridges outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got his second bucket tonight.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And DJ throws it down.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Russell against Ball. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
But not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's DJ missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ball kicks to Bridges. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness, the flare and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
And that one's good, DJ.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Martin. Back to Ball. Over Russell. Ball no good. Chicago leading by 12. Here's DJ. He can't get that one to fall. Bridges with some nice defense. Inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Combined strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes sir.
And it's DJ missing. The Hornets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And here is Ball. 23 points for him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And checking out the numbers for Miles Bridges. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Okogie comes in for Cody Martin. Connect, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball.
You will
will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor
2
spacing.
minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. Connect with a wide-open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Stolen by Connect. The finish. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Josh Giddey.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Chicago also making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in for Russell. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Help is huge.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Martin with the screen for Miller. Right side, Ball. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Ball's got 18 points.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Cody Martin. And it's Bamba in at center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Ball with it. He's got 18. Bridges misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Martin kicks to Ball. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 21 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay, that's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Blocking foul.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Already one of the best passers in the NBA. Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Bulls ball.
Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebounding. Number 1, Nikola Vucevic.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
Beyond the arc. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's TJ. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Ball kicks to Bridges. Martin wide open. He fires. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Driving in. And DJ throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Ball, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Martin. On the wing, Bridges. Martin with the screen for Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
The Hornets shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Bamba. Outside, Ball. Fires from 18. That misses off the backboard.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
DJ. And he banks in the layup. 56 points for DJ.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ball with the bucket.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Charlotte making a switch. And checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Dosunmu. And Johnson subbed in for Josh Giddey. Takes it inside. And DJ throws it down.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And this is a team making history with every... He got it again! Sensational!
And he now owns the record for a career 60-point games. Shocking.
Some people already consider him the best ever to lace him up. This will continue to fuel that conversation.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Brendan Miller. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging 17 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds.
He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Man gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kuzma kicks to DJ. Kuzma against Bridges. Pass to DJ. Vucevic dishes to DJ. Shoots the 3. And it's White missing. Well, the Hornets shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
From outside the arc, connects from three-point range. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Miller. Back to Man. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Charlotte, they had gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Both free throws good from Mann. Chicago's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Outside, White. Pass to DJ. Kuzma, left side. And here is DJ. The tray. And that one released in time, but no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bulls out front, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And get ready for the fan half.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Chicago Bulls. And that about wraps it up. And
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense, other times it's to ignite it.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got White. Johnson is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's DJ, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Outside, Ball. And the 3 off target. The Bulls shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
And here are the Hornets now. Pass to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Now, here's Bamba. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Martin kicks the ball. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 29.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Here's DJ. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Martin. Back to Ball. From downtown, Kuzma pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good, he hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Back to Ball. Over DJ. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Bridges. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt. LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Deep two from Ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's TJ, and good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Miller outside. Martin kicks to Bridges. No good on the three. The Bulls have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Ball with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Three-pointer, Martin. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Number 77, shooting 1.
Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And that one's good, DJ.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Ball, the pass to Bamba. In the corner, it's Bridges. To stop the run, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
One thing we know about Miles Bridges, he is willing to put his body on the line. Tremendous focus to get his shot opportunity there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Miller outside. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. This one for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 34 points.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And DJ throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's DJ. Non-stop scoring machine here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for DJ. And so it's Charlotte with it. Now here's Ball. He's got 34. Bamba's shot is off. Chicago's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller kicks to Ball. Outside Martin. Chicago grabs the miss. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. LaMelo Ball picks one up. The Bulls haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Number 77.
And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Cody Martin. And both free throws good for DJ. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds upon them.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
His three-pointers off the mark. The Bulls shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Charlotte shooting 43% from the floor. Launches a three, and again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Bamba against Vucevic. Bamba passes to Bridges. From 13, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Bridges has got 14 points.
Well, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range if you're Miles Bridges and take advantage.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Miller outside. Outside ball. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage, so an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well, and I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Ball, the pass to Bamba. Here's Ball. Jacks up a three. That one misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
Ball kicks to Bamba. Here's Mann. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 12.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And it's DJ missing. Hornets shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Here's Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
Fourth personal foul.
And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience, Doris, so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Ball, the pass to Williams. Back to Ball. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his fourth rebound in this one. DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Miller outside. Ball from long range. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Bulls got 46 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to man. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. Chicago's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Chicago calls time. Gannett, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Now here's DJ. He's covered by Ball. And that one is good from DJ.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Basket good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Ball kicks to Bridges. .130 left in the third quarter. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's man. Chicago grabs the miss. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And that one's good, DJ.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Hornets.
Number 77.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Charlotte shooting 43% for the game. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's man. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's man. Good on the triple. Man's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Here's Giddey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now, man. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin,
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
At the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something and not just fall for anything. And never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain. I'ma share my story. You can walk the way with me through the glory. God be the glory.